What's up, beautiful people? It's your boy M to the Age. You're thinking about getting a camera, or you just got a professional camera like this. You want to take note of three main things, and these three things are the shutter speed, the aperture, and your ISO. The shutter speed is the speed of your camera shutter, and the shutter is the click of the camera, and this is measured in seconds. The higher the number of your shutter speed, the sharper your image gets. Let me give you a practical example of someone running and you want to capture that movement. You want to make sure you increase your shutter speed so it's able to catch up with the speed of that person, and vice versa. Because think about it, if you were to reduce the number of the shutter speed, so that number is trying to catch up with the speed of the person running, if that makes sense. So let's go to the aperture. Your aperture, what does your aperture do? Your aperture is the amount of light that you let come into your camera sensor, which is the ring. They call it the ring inside your camera. So imagine if your camera had a window that it lets light come in. That's what your aperture does. And your aperture is measured in f-stop. The higher the number of the f-stop, the smaller the ring gets. That's your aperture gets. And the lower the number, the bigger the ring gets. So it lets more light into the camera. Let me say that again if you didn't get that. The smaller the number of your f-stop, the bigger your window opens, the ring opens rather. And the higher the number, the smaller it opens. And these also affect how bright your image will look and the shallow depth of field. The ISO is just, it controls the sensitivity of your sensor. So the higher the number of your ISO, the brighter your image gets, but it gives your image a lot of grain. So you really want to take note of that. Like I said, three main things to know when using this: your shutter speed, your aperture, your ISO. Don't forget that, guys. Your shutter speed, aperture, ISO. If you can study these three main things, I'm sure there's no professional camera that you can use. And that's it for today, guys. I hope to catch you guys on our next tutorial. Peace.